Wagwan guys, what's going on? I hope you're doing well. I cannot complain myself. So we got a lot of things going on in the media right now with Blueface, just involving Blueface. Kind of crazy. I wanted to talk about some of it because it feels like he's almost doing too much, but at the same time, it's like you can't argue against it, really, to be honest, because he is a rapper. This is the type of lifestyle that he's in right now, right? So first things first, he proposes to Jaidyn Alexis, which was not too out the blue for me because I'm like, they had a child together. That's like probably like one of his first kids, if I'm not mistaken. And but it's kind of crazy that he chooses this time to propose. It's just the timing of it to me, because it's like he just had a child with Chrisean Rock, which is crazy because I think they really don't mesh well. They really don't talk to each other, like the both of the baby mamas at this time. And it's like, well, the fiance and the baby mom, they don't really talk, but like they're kind of in somewhat of an agreement because they continue to talk to Blueface while Blueface keeps communication and keep lines open with the two of them. And just to cut to right now, I think it was a recording where Blueface was like being recorded. Chrisean Rock was recording Blueface audio of one of the phone calls they were having, and like they basically were still communicating, and she was like basically like still in talks with Blueface at the end of the day, even after he proposed. And it's just it's one of those things where it's like, man, I kind of want to see how this goes on, because it's like, you have those relationships where that's kind of the norm. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Like, what do they call it? Polyamorous, or I don't know, man. Or just he's allowed to have more than one. It's just what it is at the end of the day. Polygamous, right? Some of the terminology. So, it's not out the blue. I'm just trying to figure out like kind of where's this going, which was crazy to me, because to get back to him proposing, and it's almost like if you got it like that, then you got it like that. But at the same time, he just had a child with Chrisean Rock, but like Chrisean Rock's acting kind of silly, grinding on dudes. She's not really cooperating with her Blueface's plan and what he got going. You see what I'm saying? And so she was caught on camera grinding on dudes. She was smoking and drinking during her pregnancy, which that 9 months flew by. You know what I'm saying? Well, that pregnancy just flew by to me. It really did. Literally half the pregnancy, it was an argument to where it was if she was even pregnant or not. That was the argument. And then now she's doing a interview with Jason Lee, and she's like, yeah, dude, I'm pregnant again. You know what I'm saying? But she really didn't say who it was by. I suspect it's Blueface. It's just one of those things where it's just like, I'm up in arms. But it was kind of crazy that he chooses to propose now when this happens. You see what I'm saying? And he just had a child. So I'm like, this is kind of crazy, man. But to tell you the truth, Blueface is popping right now, man. And that's what you're supposed to do when you pop it. But you're supposed to make right decisions, and you're supposed to make decisions that's going to pay you for a very long time. And same with Chrisean Rock. She's got a lot of publicity out of this situation. I think she was on like this Bad Girls Club or whatever type reality show. And, they're getting a bag out of this thing, which I think is that's what's afforded to them. That's what they're supposed to be getting. Okay. And ensuing all this right here, ensuing all of this, you have Blueface. He popped up at Jack Doherty's house for that streaming party, right? The streamer party. I think he was there, and he was booed up with somebody, right? I don't know who it was, but he was booed up with somebody. And after that event, I think he went live with his fiance, and they basically dispelled any rumor that she would be leaving Blueface because of that leaked video. So obviously they're not taking the social norm, marriage, right, and fiance type deal. They're not doing that. what they got going is something different. So it is what it is. At the end of the day, I'm not tripping about it. But the thing is, then you have Blueface's mother. Like, she's basically in defense of Chrisean Rock when she really doesn't want Blueface to get married and continue to mess with Alexis, which is kind of crazy to me because it's like, this is his firstborn with this lady. You know what I'm saying? But the thing with me is, even before we get to that, Blueface's mom is now taking thirst trap pictures in the restroom. Yeah, I mean in the mirror, right? In the mirror in the restroom, taking weird thirst trap pictures. It's just, it's too much, right? It's too much. She's talking all this, and it's kind of, it's nothing crazy to me, but it's just like, aren't you mixed? You know what I'm saying? But everybody is mixed. You feel me? I think Chrisean may be. I don't think Chrisean is mixed. Chrisean could be like just black. You see what I'm saying? But Blueface is mixed, right? And then, but like, she just does not want him to be talking to Alexis. I don't know why. She made some comments. I don't know if, they were directed towards her. They kind of was some sketchy comments made. So that's what I'm like thinking, like, what is this? Is she, she's mixed. So any type of derogatory, comments that she referred to Alexis to, is just like, I'm still lost. It must be something that I'm missing that she's done or did that is not coming to light, that she's trying to get out right now. But to tie all of this up in a bow, okay, with this timeline, let's get this timeline straight, because it was a lot of little extras in there, okay. But for the main timeline, we got Blueface proposing to Jaidyn Alexis. You have Blueface kind of rekindling and still in open talks, open communications with Chrisean Rock. Also, Chrisean Rock may be pregnant again. And then you have Blueface falling off the stage at one of his concerts, all in the same week. This is ridiculous, man. I'm telling you, this is the definition of doing too much. At the end of the day, this is one of the definitions of doing too much. This man is like super busy, and you could tell like it's kind of too much to bear at the end of the day. And I got another video I want to make about Blueface, because this is just ridiculous, man. This is just too much to cover. This man is very busy. But at the end of the day, I'm going to keep it real with you. Jaidyn Alexis is not a bad pick. And plus, he has a kid with her. You're not supposed to marry anybody just because you got a kid. So I'm not saying that's a great idea, but she seems like she's ready to cooperate with him at this moment, versus Chrisean Rock. She may be out the cooperation pool as of now. So just one of those decisions that you got to make. And he's young, he's getting money. Just got to make the right decisions to make all this mesh well. Because to tell you the truth, enough situations happens in a certain sequence, all of this fame, fortune, money can go away. And trust me, this was a woman who his manager was trying to get kicked out of the house at one point in time. They little house that they had together, and that being Chrisean Rock. And then all this situation sprung up from it, and we see what's happening right now with Whack 100 and how he's getting exposed. This thing is just so crazy, man. Peace, guys. I'm out.